Okay. No, it's not what. It's not exactly what you think this means, man. This is. It goes by a different name in, I believe, the Japanese or the PAL version. I believe it's called Final Mission. Yeah. Yeah, trying to get somebody in here, but they're having comp issues. Oh well. You deal what you deal. I said you deal what you deal. Really? Oh. Let me make sure I click it on. There you go. Now it's been a while since I actually done that. Special Cybernetic Attack Team. Yeah. It's not the scat that everybody's heard of. Emergency! Emergency! Alien forces are attacking. All military personnel to mount a counteroffensive. I'll admit, Natsume did some good music on a few games. Like Kage and Final Mission. This is not a drill! Repeat! This is not a drill! Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is the year 2029. Valmomo, the Supreme Commander of the Alien Forces, had been monitoring activities on planet Earth, waiting for the right moment to mount a full-scale invasion. Sensing a weakness in Earth's defenses, he orders the attack. Sigourney Weaver. The President of the United States was informed of this, and he met with leaders from all major nations to build a special attack force that could defend the Earth. This was the beginning of SCAT, Special Cybernetic Attack Team. The future of mankind rests in the hands of these two select members of SCAT. I never knew it was like that, man. Earth just took a giant shit upon itself. Scat! I usually tell my Scat! I don't usually tell my cat this. So we got a choice of Commando, aka the guy from Predator. I'm gonna call him Commando. And then we have Ripley. So we got Terminator and Ripley. Okay, I'm gonna go with Terminator. Size. You must destroy them. The Earth is counting on you. Good luck. That is some clear. I do mean that is some clear audio right there. That is like real clear. I swear, it's like I would never get tired of that. I don't have to look at you to shoot you. That's a beautiful thing about this. You don't have to look at him to shoot him.
Now talking to my cat will make even better sense. Then again I believe my cat is part of a secret police force. You know, like the samurai pizza cats. Although I believe my cat is more ninja than anything else. I am not lying. I feel like my cat is more ninja than anything else. Not even judge me, just like, I'm right here, man. That sounds so 80s. Now that right there, that's an 80s. That is totally 80s laser sound. Why people do that is beyond me.
I'm going over the nests as I see them.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, take care.
Okay.
And not even missing a beat. Well, the funny thing is, I'm doing a stream. Okay, door opens. Okay, you're going out. Okay, bye. See you. And I'm not even missing a beat. Yes, I'm a strong believer in the old school. Yes, I believe explosions are the way to go in the world sometimes. Because sometimes you just want to see the world just blow up a bit. Then again, I like laser. I'm pretty sure most people who have never heard of this game have never went to a video store in their life. You know, I'm convinced. People who've never played these kind of games have never went to a video store in their whole entire life. I mean, full-blown. A full-blown video store, not just where you can just rent. I mean, a full-blown video store that has everything. Like one of those mom and pop stores. And the funny thing was, where I was living in Connecticut, they had at least like 3 or 4 of them. They just didn't have a GameStop. They had a mom and pop store, a Goodwill. The funny thing is, I never went to a Goodwill before. Because I'm one of those kind of people who don't mind going to a place in which I've never seen before. They probably have stuff that even I know of, that most people just don't know of. Like, who knows? They might have like a Super Mario Adventures book for dirt cheap. They might have comic books for cheap. You never know. I'm not knocking it. It's just like, oh, hey. Okay. Do what you gotta do, man. Make sure you're okay. Because you may have to refresh the stream. But going as to what I said before, yeah, I kind of wish. I mean, we do have a Goodwill, but the funny thing is, I've never been to that Goodwill before. I've never been to a Goodwill before. I don't know when the first one is gonna be posted. The first part of the stream, which was me playing POW Princess War, and then there's this one, which right now I'm playing Special Cybernetic Attack Team, otherwise known as Final Mission. Oh, that sounds so Konami. Game is just going as stupidly fast as it wants. And some parts are slowing down, some parts ain't. God, yes. And you don't have to be Michael Bay to make explosions. See, everybody believes that you have to be Michael Bay to make the best explosion. You don't have to rely on Michael Bay for the best explosions. Bombs are so therapeutic for us gamers. Rocky. You know me all too well. Remember whenever I played Payday 2? It was always explosions for me. And it always worked. Look at that. I'm using a pocket rocket launcher. Oh man, see that's the thing. It's like, oh well, we got a GameStop, dude. No, we didn't say GameStop. Do you have a game store? I mean, we do have a game store in California, but the problem is it's so far off. That's the only downside, though. We have flea markets, but you have to go all the way out there just to get just to get that. Just to find a flea market, you have to go all the way out to say 3 towns over to find the best kind of flea market there is. Like ours is way out in Gardena. If not Gardena, it's somewhere else. Now, the funny thing is, when you say that, I know one market that actually sells DVDs for about, say, $5.99, and that's Superior. Now there is an upside to that because it's like $5. You can't get much any cheaper than that, unless if you were going to say Big Lots. It used to be called Pick and Save. Oh god, yeah. That's Electronic Gaming Monthly for you right there. Mm-hmm. You just explained right there. That's EGM. It's either that or Game Players. Game Pro was like the only magazine that basically told you like it is. Game Players was okay, but Game Pro, oh no. They told you exactly like it is. See, I don't like video game reviews now. Especially if, like, oh, they have to be famous. Like, whenever I do a review, I'm basically saying, okay, this is how I enjoy it. I mean, you see a bit of gameplay, at least 20-30 minutes of it. Me explaining the high points of it, the low points of it, and being very honest about it. And again, don't have to be famous to do that. That's what usually gets me like, really? I mean, I know there's some people on YouTube. I don't know. They have more than enough views to say they can be satisfied with, but they're not really satisfied. I think I'm one of those people who just don't really care much for, like, just for the name. That's because the name itself don't sell, okay? And if you're going with a quote unquote persona per se, I don't know. It makes you even more fake than you already are. I mean, for people who know who I am, you know, what you see is what you get. I'm not taking the game seriously, or I just don't want to make things too lengthy for my viewers. That's what I use cheats for. Some help me because, well, it's not the game, it's the setting of it that makes it difficult sometimes. For some reason, I do miss going to Louisiana just because there was a corner store that basically sold Dick Tracy comics. And it's rare to find something like a Dick Tracy comic. And for some reason, it's the only kind of comic book I'll ever read. It's like, yeah, you got Marvel and you got DC. Aside from manga, I am serious. The only real comic I will ever actually read would be Dick Tracy. And I enjoy that more than, say, anything made by DC or Marvel. This game would never allow you to actually sit back and enjoy the music. Only if you were watching it on a site would you enjoy the music even more. I know a friend of mine might have covered this on his channel. I am not entirely sure if he does. If he did. He does a lot of shooter games. Yeah, that's funny. I was like, oh yeah, you don't read manga? Yeah, I read manga. I'm very selective about my manga. Believe it or not, my mom actually started me up on manga. Like when I was in Japan, I don't know how many people have heard this before. Some are new. But when my mom was alive, back in the day, she really did look out for my interests. So when I was in Japan, she sent me a manga. So she sent me Yu Yu Hakusho. I got interested in the series to a point where I wanted to read the manga. Because I'm pretty sure the anime for its time was pretty good. But I'm pretty sure I want to know more. Like what went down between... Like what went down in between all the arcs. All the main arcs. And it's a rarity that I happen to have an interest in that sort of thing. But when it comes down to it, if it tells a good story and doesn't drag, I will read it. That's a problem with most anime now. Like, I could never follow Dragon Ball just because it had only one problem. It was too damn long. It wasn't that I didn't like the series. That was the main problem for me. It was too damn long for me. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Didn't mind it, but the thing was, again, too long. GT, I can say I respect GT because it was basically a series that just said, you know what? We're gonna finish the series. And then came Super, which basically just became its own Royal Rumble. I am not kidding. If you really look at Super, it's like it really brought up the wrestling fanboys. It's like everybody who liked the Royal Rumble. Oh yeah, you like the Royal Rumble? You'll like Dragon Ball Super. I'm not saying I didn't like Super. Just for me, Super had the same problem that all the other anime had, which was it was too damn long. I didn't mind Super, but I mean, like I said, too long. And like certain anime, I would have to watch during my own time. Like that's probably what I'm gonna do after I'm actually done streaming. Probably record something or just watch some anime. Like for some reason, I don't know. Speed Racer was short, but it stayed to where Batman was. 2 or 3 parts. of Scat 1 to Command Central. Mission accomplished. Please take care of the rest.
It's not a tumor!
We have confirmed the explosion. Please reply. The President is throwing a parade in your honor.
It's not a tumor! It's an explosion!
The General? There's something wrong with the radio. I must terminate this communication. I will see you after my vacation. Anyway. Quit playing around! The President is waiting for you!
Get back here immediately! That's an order!
Typical. That's typical 80s charm right there. It's like, no, I've done my job. I'm out. Oh man, that just makes me want to play Clash of Demon Head. If that doesn't say, yeah, that makes you want to play something else. Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna lie, that was enjoyable. I might do one more for tonight. Just say I fulfilled my quota as a test stream. But still, quite fun. I enjoyed. Natsume, wherever you are, you have made some wonderful games, and man, I'm actually glad you were still around. If you're still around. Well, that's my score and high score. And that was SCAT, Special Cybernetics Attack Team. But before we do close this game out, let's get that beat in.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Major Schaefer. Yeah, we know who that is.
Sigourney Weaver. As Captain Ripley. Starring in Final Mission!
Scat.
Special Cybernetic Attack Team. Rated R.
Okay, switching games. Be right back.